Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to September 2024 General Monthly Reading for, last but not least, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And I want to give a special thanks to all of you who comment, who donate to my channel, because that helps me to continue doing this. And this is my mission. Astrology, True Ancient Astrology. Those of you who have looked at my website, if you want to know what other private readings that I do, please feel free to take a look at my website, thecreativewoman.org. Okay, Leo, let's get into the transits first. So I am taping on September 4th. And the new moon which we are still in the energy of, began actually before this date, but the actual technical exact new moon was on the 2nd for the northern hemisphere and the 3rd for the southern hemisphere. And it was in Virgo. 11 degrees 4 minutes. And again, like I just said, we still are feeling the energy of this. Now, the full moon is going to be on the 17th for those in the northern hemisphere and the 18th for those in the southern hemisphere. And that full moon is going to be in Pisces, 25 degrees 41 minutes. And transiting Chiron is still in Aries, and it is retrograde, and it is 23 degrees all month long. We also still have the North Node in Aries, and it's 6 degrees all month long. Uranus is in Taurus, and it is retrograde also, and it begins the month at 27 degrees. By the end of the month, 26 degrees. Transiting Saturn is also still retrograde in Pisces, and it begins the month at 16 degrees, and by the end of the month, 14 degrees. Neptune as well is still in Pisces. It is also retrograde, and from the 4th on, it's going to be 28 degrees. Last but not least, Pluto, yes, is also still retrograde, and it has retrograded back as of yesterday, the 3rd, back into Capricorn for the last 2.5 months before it goes back into Aquarius. So we have the rest of all of this month, September, all of October, and the first part of November, and then the second half of November, and from then on, it's going to be in Aquarius for 18 to 20 years. And these next 2.5 months, it's going to be intense with Pluto, because Pluto is always the most intense in the very beginning degrees and the very end degrees. So that's a major deal. But I'm very excited because we're going to see some major changes. Continue to see some major changes in our whole world. And for those of you that applies to, that this Pluto is aspecting some of your big planets, it's going to also impact you very extremely too. Okay, with that being said, Leo, let's take a look at what frequency or frequencies are assisting you this month for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. Oh, there we go. Okay, is there any more? Whoa. Okay. You have a lot too. Gemini, I think it was Gemini that also had a lot of energies, or maybe it was, I'm not sure. But anyway, 11, awareness. So Gemini had, I believe Gemini had this as well, 11, awareness. So this is your strongest energy that's assisting you. So you are going to become, if you haven't already, when watching this, become aware of something important that is going to, well, no doubt, affect your life, affect your path, put you on a new path. And it could come in the form of information from the outside or the inside, your internal information and guidance. And it's number 11. That's a master number. So any of you that pay attention to signs or synchronicities, 11 or 1111 is a special number for you this month. I know my camera is a little tilted, but I'm not going to worry about it and waste that time. Okay, let's start this. Grace. So we have 24, and that's grace. I just get the feeling that for you Leos, you're just your energy is more light and fluid, so graceful, gentle is what I'm getting. Okay. Fourth house, fourth chakra. So that's the fourth house. Well, okay, fourth house. Maybe somebody's, excuse me, an important planet or your nodes or chirons in the fourth house possibly for you. And so you are dealing with fourth house issues, which is home and family, your ancestry, your mother and father, and also your heart, because this is the heart chakra. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra. So something, gaining new awareness and grace, that does, yes, to me, that is assisting you in opening your heart space. You're opening up your heart, opening up your loving emotions, your heartfelt emotions. Honesty. Honesty is going to be very important for you this month. Sharing your honesty with others and receiving honest communication back. I just got, that's a top priority, top desire for you, especially this month. Maybe it has everything to do with whatever you're going to become aware of. And it could be a family issue or something very close to your heart that pulls at your heartstrings. So you're going to be becoming aware of something. Maybe someone's finally going to be honest with you, or maybe you are finally going to be able to be honest with someone else. Also the sixth chakra, which is the third eye. So your internal awareness, your higher self, universe, your Passover loved ones, God, however you see that, source, the creator, you're having a special or a more broadened, okay, it's not just broadened, it's a deeper connection with the unseen realm. That could mean your intuitive abilities, maybe passed over loved ones, you're speaking with them, they're communicating back to you. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading, but that is opening up your intuitive abilities. Okay, and then 30, multidimensionality. The frequency of multidimensionality activates our awareness. Here you go. Awareness of our true essence, which is eternal and multidimensional. Yes, okay, I definitely, all of that. And these two have the purple color, which is the intuition. It's intuition. It's also the natural stone for Aquarius. What am I doing? Oh, that's not right. Let me put this here. Okay, not here. I'll put that over here. Okay. So let's see what else for Leo. What does Leo need to know? I just heard too that you could be coming to an honest conclusion about something or someone. I keep being drawn back to this. I keep seeing this fourth chakra as the fourth house. So I keep really getting a strong sense that it's family. You're dealing with a family member or family in general, or you are digging into, or you have been digging into your family lineage, your ancestry, deeply, deeply, because this is about your heart and opening up. I just heard communication, opening up avenues of deeper knowledge, awareness of where you came from and what was given to you, etc. And definitely, if you're looking into your natal wheel, absolutely, absolutely, you're getting information for that. Or if that sounds right for you and you want to delve into your natal wheel, and yes, absolutely, I absolutely encourage that. I'm an astrologer of true ancient astrology for I have 29 plus years experience now. You don't have to come to me, but I do provide that I have private readings that I do and do provide for you if you'd like to check that out on my website, thecreativewoman.org. But again, it's completely up to you. You go to who you feel most comfortable. Okay, so we have, let me get this, okay. We have number 2, it's the Two of Wands. The first thing I got is you have a decision to make. A choice, a decision between two separate things. Maybe it's which way do you want to go on your path. There are two separate opportunities, but they're both going to give you a new experience. It's going to give you a new beginning. So it's really up to you. I'm being drawn to him holding the world. It's completely personal on what you desire and what makes you most passionate. Lights that fire, lights that spark within you, that desire. The moon. And the moon, I just got, and maybe this was around this time, maybe 4 days before the new moon, or even before that, or up to the new moon. But maybe this is you've been in that dilemma. You haven't known. You've been sifting through your feelings, and between these two opportunities, or whatever that is that you are working on making a decision about. And so you have been, what I'm just feeling is you've been going through your emotions. You've been figuring out, maybe even for some of you, if you've I see you're making a list. I'm seeing Capricorn. Capricorn are list makers, but maybe you do. You have Capricorn in your chart and you make a list. But also going through your feelings and just seeing what you want and what is best for you and how that feels. Maybe trying to live a little bit in that new, each one of those categories that you're choosing from or having to decide from. I also got that somebody's trying to figure out, because this could depend upon, and this is not everybody, this is specific, that you're you're trying to figure out first how the world is going to go before you make your choice, because that will depend highly on which you choose, what you choose for yourself. Yeah, 5 of Swords. So for some of you, this has been and still is, you've been in your thoughts, because the swords are all about our thoughts, our mind, and doing a lot of, it's been very stressful. And maybe even you've gotten outside family members, giving their 2 cents, and that's really been difficult for you, because this is something that you must decide for yourself and what is best for you, regardless of anyone else. And so that's been a difficulty I'm seeing. Some it's made you sad, very upsetting, maybe even angry, because there's been disagreements. The Star. Oh, but you're going to come out. You're going to come out on top. You are going to figure out, regardless of what is going on in the world, what is going on in the environment, what feedback you're getting from others, you will be able to choose for yourself. And you will make the right choice, because this is all about you and what is best for you. And it's perfectly all right to take your time. But I feel like, and okay, I was just also drawn to the water. So she is pouring out water at the same time, but one is she's pouring out a little more water than she is in the other one. And so what I am seeing is that there is one that you prefer, this having to do with this decision, prefer over the other. And you will figure that out. You will. And some of you just take your time. It's perfectly all right. You don't have to rush into anything. And so again, this is going on, or this is concluding. You will choose by the end of September. I'm also you are getting assistance from the unseen realm, your intuition, and it could even be passed over loved ones, or spirit guides, your higher self, again, universe, creator, God, however you see that to be, but that connection for you specifically. But you are having help, and you are protected. And I'm also getting, just be honest. Make sure you're honest with yourself. Yourself. That's the most important in making this correct choice for you. Decision for yourself. Okay. Oh, I just got too, from this star card, I was drawn to this little birdie on a tree. And what I got is one of you, someone, I just got a picture of, you have a birdie friend that comes, either sits on a tree or sits on your deck, or somewhere where you can see it, and that's your little friend, and you kind of talk back and forth or something like that. That's very, very beautiful, and it's very relaxing. And yeah, you see that little bird as your friend, and there's some type of communication between you. I think that's beautiful. Love that. And you might not have told anyone. I just got to, which is perfectly all right. You don't have to tell anyone. It's a special time, though, for you, I'm getting. It's very calming and peaceful. And maybe, too, I'm getting, too, this is where you have become more aware. And maybe just in general, for many of you, you are just becoming more aware, consciously aware of nature and, you know, all the different living creatures in nature, and even the trees and plants, and how they do communicate, and that we really truly are all connected. And that's not necessarily for all of you, but that's some of you. That awareness is what I'm seeing. You're just, or maybe you're just gaining a deeper, more expanded understanding, and you're able to begin communicating, receiving and giving communication with nature. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see what else. For Leo, 22, I just was looking at the time, and 22 is a master number, so 11 and 22. And even the little birdie is a sign or synchronicity. I just have a little teeny spider, too, on my table here coming out to say hi. Well, okay. Independence. That's Aquarius energy. It's 11 also. So 11, absolutely. That is a sign or synchronicity for you, Leos, this month. So pay attention to what your thoughts are when you see those numbers, how you're feeling. Yes, because there's information for you to gain. That's why the 11 will be coming up to get your attention, to assist you. Maybe one of you has your moon in Aquarius. You don't have to, though. And a lot of you are seeking independence. And that is what you're gaining as well this month. Okay. So let's get one more card before I close your reading, and we'll see what other little bit of details that Leo needs to know for September. Oh, those are both of those. So first up we have Realm of the Fae, which is it's the unseen realm. So whether it's fairies, there are a picture of fairies here, and or just, I'm also getting, it doesn't have to be exactly fairies, it definitely can be. Maybe you're seeing orbs, maybe, but you're expanding your intuitive abilities in some way, are being expanded. They're opening up something that is new for you. And this is number 24, that breaks down into a 6. And it helps to balance you out. your internal world and your external world. That helps to balance you out, your intuitive abilities and what you're gaining this month according to your intuitive abilities as well. Yeah, it's definitely being highlighted. You've had them all along. You've had them all along. See, I was drawn to the darkness, and this is like deep inside you is what I was getting, and that's lighting up. So you're finally beginning these intuitive abilities, or this specific intuitive ability um, is being awakened in you because it's time. Adventure number 5. Yeah. This ability is taking you on a whole new adventure, and guess what? Okay, so we have 24, which makes a 6. This one's 5, this one makes a 6. That's another 11. So that's 3 11s. So that is just another confirmation that 11s are absolutely your sign or synchronicity, Leos, this month. Because, and this, what I was going to say is this, you also have 6s, 66, which is a good number. It's a positive. So that's another one to watch out for and pay attention to. But what I wanted to say about, your intuitive abilities is also bringing you into a new adventure. It's opening up your world. It's opening up your mind. It's expanding you and taking you to places you never thought were possible. A great adventure awaits you. That's what I just got. Wow, that's beautiful. And some of you, I just got the words floating on air. You might feel like you're light as a feather and you're floating on air. I was just drawn to the hot air balloons. So that could also mean you're really, really happy. Whatever happens, or whatever awareness that you gain, intuitive ability, what you choose, your decision that you choose, you're going to be lighter. You're going to be freer and happier because you're doing what you want to do. Okay, Leo, I hope this was helpful. Until next time, bye.